안녕하세요. 항상 최고의 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 코리안파이터 공식 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 즐거움과 기쁨을 드리기 위해 만들어진 유튜브입니다. 타 유사 채널 주의해주세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
Cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas, knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 209 pounds. Fighting out of Beijing, China, presenting the challenger, Zhang. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Busan, South Korea, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Use your hands to set up that low kick now. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
All right, first round is underway here. We say in mixed martial arts, it's one thing to have the reach advantage. It's another thing to use it. We'll see if he can get that jab going.
He has got to fight tall. He's got to stay at range, use his length to give his opponent problems, trying to bring the fight into a closer distance.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Choi. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
Wow.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Right hand upstairs. Oh, single collar tie here.
There was a lead elbow, so he's mixing everything up.
Muay Thai plug.
Nice.
They continue to exchange.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Big power shot there. Just misses with the jab.
Big kick land. Beautiful punch.
Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Just out of range with that right hook. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Big knee lands.
And now he's got the tie clinch. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Nice kick.
Choi's head kick attempt, that one is blocked.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. Ooh.
Let me see that hook now.
Oh! Straight punch lands.
Lunges forward with a left there. 20 seconds left.
Gotta get this takedown.
Round one winding down here. Five minutes in the books.
Doing great, okay? You've got this fight in the bag, but I do not want you to pull off.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Round two is upon us. Your thoughts on round one, champ?
Round one was a very close round. Both guys had their moments, but nobody has really went out ahead in the race as we go into the second round.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Throws the right hand there.
Let me see that hook now.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Let me see that uppercut now.
Oh, nice job there to land the knee strike to the body, again making great use of his length in this matchup.
Punches.
Able to check that kick as well.
That's a big strike right there.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Try to establish that jab.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Got the single collar tie.
Ooh, what a punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there.
Nice looping punch.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into the strike.
A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round.
Big and kick. Left hand punch from the clinch.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
The right hand just misses. Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's gonna give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, Will.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Good that time. Those body shots are starting to add up. Can't take too many more of those.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you gotta really switch it up. What corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds? Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Next with a right. Just missed with the left there. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws this punch. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Do some work, guys.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Beautiful strike. Big body kick lands.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. He's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Straight right hand, no good. Oh, and he got tagged by that combination. His coach said on Thursday to us, it has to be punches and bunches. It has to be volume. And his student has certainly followed up on that apparently.
So much volume, but the accuracy of this fighter is truly unbelievable.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Lands a nice straight punch there. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What do you follow up a great punch like this with? I'm excited to see what happens. What a beautiful thing.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Effective punch there by Choi. Punch is blocked.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Nice straight punch.
"20 seconds now remain in the round." Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. found the target. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay if you will.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
Problem. Let's recover, relax, shake it off. Forget that last round. This round.
All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Choi.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Throwing that jab, no good. All right, single collar tie now. Choi's strike attempt there is blocked. Just misses with the jab there. Nice punch by Choi. Oh, high amplitude head kick.
Good work.
Big left hook coming. It's blocked. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Blocks the shot.
What a head kick.
Single collar tie now. Right hand on point. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, a lot of fighters say there's no worse feeling on fight night than when your cardio abandons you, and there's been a lot of output in this fight, but both of these men are absolutely gassed.
They both fought very hard. But after round 1, you saw one guy's cardio say, "Good night, guys." And in the second round, you saw the other guy, "Good night, guys." Now they're left with no cardio, and it's going to be a question of will and determination, and that's going to be who wins the fight.
Well, as my favorite rap group Onyx would say, stick and move, right? Beautiful slip off the center line there.
Yeah, what a great job of moving the head. It doesn't take much to avoid a punch. Nice leg kick. Great punch.
Just misses there with the left. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Pretty good right hand. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Choi's back in full mount. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Blocks the shot.
body kick lands right under the elbow.
30 seconds now to go in the round. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to let it. Effective punch there by Choi. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. That one snuck in. Nice strike. Nice head kick.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Choi's strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, tagged him with the uppercut, DC. We'll see if he can follow it up now.
He was so used to punches coming straight, he didn't see the hook. I'm sorry, he didn't see the uppercut coming from underneath. Nice punch, man. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
And he landed the right hand there. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Oh, collar tie. Effective punch there by the Korean Superboy. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
Look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
And he just misses with that big right hand. Under 3 minutes now to go round 5. Oh, and there's that head kick. He kept talking about the opening that would be there on Thursday. Those words proving prophetic right there.
I mean, his vision and his timing allows him to get that technique off.
Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double-A striking. This is not high level.
Yeah, you can't be missing. It takes so much energy to just throw a strike. But to be whiffing like this, it only exhausts you. Because every moment he's trying to throw, to knock it out, you're just catching air. It doesn't feel good. It's also embarrassing.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start doing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish. Good punch.
Nice jab, follows up with a nice right hand. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't tell us anything. Whoa! Oh, big left hook there. Oh, single collar tie here. Big knee to the body. Finish. Beautiful knee. Oh, huge connection there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
just the way he drew it up here tonight. Saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. So the celebration is on for the UFC heavyweight champion of the
구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.